In line with what's been going on, we have quite a few people who've received arbitration awards. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have an arbitration award that you got from the Arbitration Association and it has been over a year and you have not gotten your award confirmed, I want you to pay attention to something. The law does not require that you get your arbitration award confirmed. I just did a video explaining to people that after 90 days of your receiving the award, it's an automatic tax credit because it's deemed a debt. And the arbitrator, when they send you the award, they send it to the other party. They are aware and they are notified of the debt. After another 90 days, it is an automatic tax credit because after the 90 days, it's a tax credit. After another 90 days, a total of 6 months, you don't get to charge or write it off. The same process that all the other corporations go through. Why? Because the Internal Revenue Code, the IRC, permits and allows you to do this. We will be helping certain individuals write off their losses in the future, not now. I'm giving you this information so that you'll know that it wasn't a waste of your time. You do not need to go and get the award confirmed. It is not necessary. The courts are giving individuals hassles on getting their awards confirmed because of their ignorance and their hostility towards arbitration. We are actively going after them for interfering with people's rights to arbitrate. They have no jurisdiction over the matter. They can't tell you whether the contract is valid or not. They can't tell you whether the award is valid or not. Now, let's give you some details and some suggestions that we're going to make for you so that you can understand what's going on. This is my suggestion. With each one of our fat packs, our Q packs, you receive a 98 series number. That is not given to you just for the heck of it. That is given to you so that you can have a corporation in which to file your taxes under. Here's something that most people don't know. I'm going to give you the information so you have it in advance. You must document several things when you are filing. Most people don't know how to do that. I can't tell you how to do it over the phone. We will be processing this information for our stat packers who have arbitration awards who come to us. We haven't worked out the fee for processing such. We will let you know about that in due time, in due course. Do not contact SAA. Do not contact SACOM. This is a completely different organization that will be processing that for you. I will keep you informed. However, if you have a tax agent, we have talked to at least 15 different CPAs, and not one of them knew how to correctly do what I...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
How to correctly do what I'm telling you right now. It is those corporations out there. They hire tax agents, and some of them know the tricks of the trade, and they know how to do. Look, that idiot Trump told everybody at the very beginning when he was campaigning that taxes is a sport, and the only way you can play the sport is if you play by the rules, and if you know how to play the game. So we're not going to violate any laws. We're not going to violate any of the rules. I just can't explain it to you here over the phone, because if I did, then all of you would have no avenue of recourse or redress in the future because they would stop it from happening. That's why I can't even tell you the organization that's going to do it. And eventually they'll try to stop that organization, which will have a different organization doing it. We'll have everything reviewed by a CPA before we send it in to make sure everything is on the up and up. We're not here trying to defraud anyone, but I am actually sick and tired of them interfering with your right to access the system, your right to redress, your right to get funds, your right to get access to the funds held in your minor account along with the securities. That's what we're doing. I want to make sure everybody knows it's already been tested, it's already been tried and true. It's just we've had so many other things going on, so many lawsuits. You know, there's a company called PennyMac. They actually tried to sue us. Matter of fact, they're trying to sue at least 2 of the arbitrators, saying that they defrauded them and that the organization, the Sitcom Arbitration Association, is participating in racketeering. That's right, racketeering. So they brought up a RICO charge, a criminal charge, and a civil action. Excuse me. You can't make civil with criminal, but this is what they're actually actively trying to do. Not only did they bring up that, but they're saying that we were defrauding people. Well, one of the elements of fraud is concealment and misrepresentation. Well, go ahead and notice how we send out notices to everyone. Everything we're doing is on video. I talked about it from left to end, from right to left, and from in to out. Continuously, we document everything. All of our calls are recorded. Even the arbitrations are videoed. That the individual documents their arbitrations. So all the arbitrations are video monitored. Mine are audio monitored because all of my arbitrations are dictated over the telephone. So we even record those. Now, do you have a right to those? No. That's for the protection of the Arbitration Association. Or if anybody ever claimed and said that they were trying to commit fraud, we can document that we've not concealed anything or withheld any information. See, those are the two elements that must be proved in fraud, that you concealed, withheld, misrepresented information. We've done none of those things. And what I love about the matter is no prosecutor has come at us claiming that we committed fraud. I would love for one of them to come at me. So, this is what we've been dealing with, and so this is me telling everybody regarding the taxes, that what we have provided people is what the law allows us. The individuals who've been ignoring the paperwork, who've been failing to follow procedure, failing to respond, failing to provide answers, that's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. We're going to continue to process the paperwork in accordance with the law. We're going to continue to advise people in accordance with law. Now, not no statute. I care less about a stupid statute. I only deal with law. Okay, remember, the statute is so-called prima facie evidence of a law, but it is not the law. The courts have already told us, anytime a judge is enforcing a statute, he is not enforcing law because he does not possess any judicial power whatsoever. Okay, yeah, he doesn't possess any judicial power. If he doesn't possess any judicial power, it's because a statute, follow me, pay attention, a statute is prima facie evidence.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Prima facie evidence of the law. So if it's evidence of the law, it is not law. They've been telling us this all this time. So we will continue to follow the law, not the evidence of law. So with the taxes, again, I can't explain to you guys everything, but I promise you, if you were a little bit more patient, you will see that we've given you everything. I have those people that I talked about who, in the last video, who were working for us, who did not do their jobs. There's certain information I can't give because then they would know how to get a little bit of success. And I want to take that success out of their hands because I promised them. Every single one of those individuals who have done our organization wrong, who were members of our organization, we have an arbitration clause. We have a contract. We've conducted arbitrations against each one of them. Why? Because I'm looking to garnish wages. That's why I put up the video about the liens. I want to make sure everybody who messes with my organization, messes with our clients, messes with our ability to maintain our records and maintain our obligations to our clients, I want to make sure that they understand. I want to give them something to think about. So, with that being the case, I just wanted to explain to you guys that we gave you a corporation. That corporation is designed for you to file your taxes under that corporation. What I would say, if you're going to register the corporation, register it in Wyoming, register it in Florida, register it in Washington State, register it in Texas. Don't have any federal income tax issues. In other words, you don't have to pay any income tax in Texas for a corporation, in Florida, in Wyoming, in Washington State. There are some benefits to that, and then there are some catches to it. But for the time being, to save you funds, that's where you will register your corporation. But I don't know how to fill out them forms. Don't worry about how to fill out the forms. Just do the best you can for now. Okay, now I am talking to the people who have arbitration awards. I'm talking to the people who have arbitration awards. I'm not talking to the fat packers whose actual fat packs doesn't actually contain an actual arbitration clause. I'm talking to the people who have arbitration awards with arbitration clauses. That's why you receive the 98 series number. Remember, it's for banking purposes only. Some of you guys are going to see how all of this came together, how all of it was designed to come together. Well, I don't want to talk much more. I just wanted to get that information out to you all and let you know that this, again, is about another 7 months, and this will be taken care of. Okay? And then I will take care of them, because I have not gotten my point across to these idiots who keep messing with me. Alright, with that being said, I want all of you to have a good life, a good time, a good night, a goodbye, take care of your families, and I'm sorry that this is going to get a lot worse than what it is, but many of you will be able to handle what's coming your way. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk as soon as we get another opportunity. Goodbye.